Welcome to day 15 of the After the Hurt Healing Journey. We are so glad you're joining us. Our specific focus for today is a really important one. We are becoming behavior detectives. This is important for parents, caregivers, teachers, leaders, and youth workers. Basically, if you interact with kids or teens in any way, this is definitely for you. Let's dive right into section 1. Behavior is communication. We are reminding ourselves to look deeper. Sometimes a child may act out, withdraw, cry, shout, refuse to listen, argue, become clingy, become quiet, become restless, or do something that just looks really difficult on the outside. And let's be honest, many times our first question is, what is wrong with this child? But today, we are learning to pause and ask a deeper question. What is this child trying to communicate that they cannot say clearly yet? Because children do not always have the words to say, I am overwhelmed. They may not know how to express that they feel unsafe, need attention, or are simply tired. They struggle to articulate that something is bothering them or that they don't know how to calm down. So sometimes the body speaks, the behavior speaks, the attitude speaks, the tears speak, the silence speaks. Now, this does not mean we excuse every behavior. Children absolutely still need correction, boundaries, and guidance. But before we rush into that correction, we must learn to look beneath the behavior. A wise adult does not only react to what the child did. A wise adult becomes curious about what the child may be feeling, needing, fearing, or struggling to express. Moving on to section 2, reframing our perspective, observing challenging behavior. Today's action is to observe one challenging behavior from a child, teen, or young person. It may be your child, a child in your care, or a young person in church, school, your family, or your community. Instead of only asking, what is wrong with this child? Pause and ask, what is this child communicating that they cannot say clearly yet? Let's walk through a few ways this shift works in real life. For instance, maybe they aren't just being stubborn. Maybe they are overwhelmed. Perhaps they aren't just being rude. Maybe they simply feel unheard. Instead of seeking attention, maybe they are desperately seeking connection. Rather than just refusing to participate, maybe they are afraid of failing. And maybe they aren't just restless. Maybe their body just does not feel calm. This kind of observation helps us respond with wisdom, not just frustration. It really changes everything. Which brings us to section 3, seeking deeper insight, drawing out the deep waters. Our Bible verse for today is Proverbs 25. The purposes of a person's heart are deep waters, but one who has insight draws them out. That means there are deep things in the heart, even in children, teenagers, and young people who don't yet have the language to explain what is happening inside them. So today, ask God for insight. Ask Him to give you eyes that see beneath the surface. Ask Him to help you respond with firmness when needed, but also with compassion, patience, and understanding. Let's take a quiet moment right now to pray together. Lord, give me eyes to see beneath behavior with wisdom and compassion. Help me not to respond only from frustration. Teach me to slow down, observe carefully, and understand what a child may be trying to communicate. Give me grace to correct with love, guide with wisdom, and create safety where healing can grow. Amen. Okay, here is your reflection question for today. What might the behavior be communicating? Take your time with this today. Really sit with it. Wrapping up day 15 here, we are learning to become behavior detectives. Not to excuse everything, but to understand more deeply. Because when we see beneath the behavior, we can lead, parent, serve, and love with greater wisdom. So the next time you face a frustrating moment with a young person, will you just react to the surface, or will you do the hard work of diving into the deep waters to find out what they're truly trying to say?